No, you're in.
There he is. Oh, he looks rough. Reel it on in, my reactors. We have to reel in another new episode for another new week to Daredevil Born Again with episode 4. Thoughts on this episode? Sound off in the comments down below. Last week's episode was yet again another good episode that ended in a cliffhanger with White Tiger being killed by what it looks like to be the Punisher. But obviously, that is not the Punisher. We all know what's happening, and we all know who is showing up in this episode, and that is Frank Castle. The Punisher and Daredevil, aka just Matt Murdock for right now, but I'm expecting Matt Murdock to put on that suit. But those two characters in one episode sounds like a good time. And today is a good time to reel in another new episode. So let's get to it by saying it's time to reel it in. The crime scene, his belongings. How does Matt feel about this breaking news?
9 millimeter to the temple, execution style, no room for error. What else?
Right side marginal abrasion, external bevel on the entrance wound, exit wound has skin tears and raised skull fragments.
Projectile.
Not recovered.
Single kill shot at extreme close range and no one found the casing.
Hey,
Yep.
it's not on the body, it's not my problem.
Uh-oh. Who's that? Who's approaching?
I want to see my uncle, Hector Ayala.
You're not supposed to be here.
Oh, snap.
I want to see my Theo. I want to see
This is her
what they did to
introduction.
him.
She's the next White Tiger in line, right?
They killed him, didn't they? The police.
We don't know.
Police for sure
We don't know
killed him.
that, Angela.
And they dressed up as the Punisher.
You're a lawyer. You ain't dumb. Caught in the middle of something. Busted up a fight with his mask off. Asshole cops were dirty. You got him out of jail. They put a bullet through his head.
Yep, she knows.
You don't gotta be good at math to put one and one together, you know?
I'm
It's pretty obvious.
I
sorry.
hate them, Mr. Murdoch. I hate this city. No one's doing anything about it, and no one's ever gonna do anything about it. Because he was just Hector from the Hypes, and they're the fucking cops.
What are you gonna do, Matt? You gonna put on the suit? Serve out some justice? Like you always do? Because clearly, being the good man, being the lawyer,
It's not.
didn't work out.
I know. It's okay. You have to believe that someone will find his killer, okay?
Meaning Matt Murdock.
You understand?
Triggered. He's gonna go find Frank Castle. Whoa. Muse! His introduction. It's this episode. Wow. What is he doing? I don't know much about that character at all, but all that I know is his name and that he paints with blood, I'm guessing. The club life. Is that BB? It is.
I think I gotta take off.
No, come on! Dude, Fisk is riding you way too hard this whole in by 8.
7, actually.
He's got business.
Any normal job, we would take a few more shots, hit up that spot on 23rd, sleep on the train, take a shower, go to work, and do it all over again.
What kind of normal routine is that? Absolutely not.
Dude, and working for Fisk is...
What can I say? I love the guy.
Yeah, we know. You're obsessed, I think.
Like this afternoon, we're supposed to meet with the Clean Green Haulers. It's this new tech company with this dope recycling ideas, you know? Decrease garbage output. We're gonna start with the ports. Dual jurisdiction. It's genius.
If we're not gonna keep drinking, can we at least get some food? Absolutely.
No.
Yeah, okay, come on, we're going.
Looks like you're not going back to work.
Staten Island Ferry.
Okay, bye, Grandpa.
Bye, Grandpa. Oh, what is going on?
You can't eat that.
Hey, Wilcox, are these boxes evidence? Nah, the mother boxes was evidence. I paid for this shit.
Hey, seriously, nothing for fatty.
Okay, get your ass up. Let's go.
What is going on?
Hey.
Hey. Okay, look, this is terrible timing, but I need you downtown today.
Understand.
Okay.
Post for another associate.
No, the revolver is too low.
Well, I'm working on that too. Already set meetings with a bunch of banks.
Say what you want about big firms, but you never have to worry about money problems. But you're gonna like this one. It's Leroy Bradford from the city docket. I'm underwater on this Madison case, and we owe them a freebie this month.
A freebie?
You had me at freebie.
Thank you.
I thought we might spend some time on something we need to get out into the open.
Adam.
I'd rather not.
I understand. Maybe just for a moment we can acknowledge the affair.
Ooh, talking about the affair.
Ridiculous term.
You were gone. I didn't know when or if you were ever coming back.
So she moved on.
You know me. You know I wouldn't stay away.
You left. That was a betrayal.
You know why?
Let's let Vanessa speak.
Let's heat up.
Tell me about Adam. I'm curious about you.
I would like to know. You would like to know. Who the hell is Adam?
It was his hands. His hands drew
Oh, come on.
beautiful sketches. I mean, just...
Wow.
He's not.
This is just gonna piss off Fisk.
He wasn't part of my husband's world.
What world is that? Politics?
Business.
At least they agree on that.
Has infidelity been a part of your marriage before this?
Absolutely not.
Nope.
Never.
You
This
left.
is the first time.
Which felt like taking half of me away.
Did that trigger something for you, Vanessa?
My father, he was in textiles. He would leave for weeks at a time. He drank, gambled. His behavior aided my mother. I never respected her for that. I needed to feel alive, not crushed down. When you left, you hurt me.
You never told me.
I never had a reason to.
Oh, now she does.
Assume you want to move forward from this. Did you end the affair?
I never had the opportunity.
Oh, damn.
Did something happen? Wilson, did you confront this man?
Nope, not yet.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
We had a dialogue.
What kind of dialogue?
Oh my god.
Clarifying one.
Would you like to be more specific?
No.
Please be specific.
Window dressing. I know you. Your methods are much more direct.
No, they were, not now. It was a conversation.
Just a conversation.
No expression of ill intent. I did tell him how I felt about you.
He was honest about his feelings.
And I told him that I couldn't fathom a life of meaning without her.
Oh, he's breaking.
And where is Adam now?
I don't know.
No one knows. Is he dead?
Are we here to dissolve a marriage or preserve one?
Ooh, great question.
Without forgiveness, and I say this to both of you, there can be no real healing. Forgiveness isn't just the highest act of love. It is the only way forward.
Right.
Good work today.
I feel like Matt Murdock should be in one of these sessions. I feel like Matt has a lot buried down within him, and he's just got to open up and just let it out. And she's the perfect one, his girlfriend, to talk to.
Based on the nature of our discussion today, I feel obligated to ask, do you feel safe in your marriage?
Ooh.
Oh, how sweet of you. My husband is capable of many, many things, some of them extreme.
Ooh, be very
Harming
careful.
me is not one of them.
Not yet. It could happen this season. That would be a shocker. But who the hell is Adam? This is the 4th episode. I still don't know.
Vigilantes? Love them. Should have had that a long time ago. They're the only people that can solve the problem in New York. I wish I could be a vigilante. I'd be out there too.
See, I feel like if Stan Lee was still alive, he would make a cameo on the BB podcast or whatever she's got going on. It'd be a perfect time. May you rest in peace.
I get the friggin' blind dudes.
Let's go.
This is your freebie.
As I understand it, you've been charged with petty larceny, which is a Class A misdemeanor. Complaint against you alleges you stole approximately 5 boxes of fiddle-faddle from a bodega.
Well, I didn't do it.
Okay.
I said I didn't do that shit.
I understand. The thing is, the bodega where this allegedly occurred has a surveillance system.
Yeah, you're on camera doing it.
Cashier is willing to testify she was an eyewitness to the whole thing, and the store security guard will testify that when he detained you, you were in possession of multiple boxes of fiddle-faddle caramel corn.
The man was hungry.
I paid for that shit last week.
Mr. Bradford, generally you pay for what you buy that day.
Then they all lying on me then. Also, I saw them cops eating 2 boxes of that shit.
Now that I'm entirely willing to believe.
Then how come they don't arrest themselves for stealing?
Maybe they should have. The complexity of that aside, we're here because they arrested you.
Right. That's the main case. You.
Could it have been a scroll?
Whoa! He said a scroll.
Is your rap sheet.
How come you guys always gotta bring that up? What I did back then ain't got nothing to do with this.
He's
True,
right.
but when a judge sees a sheet like yours, 20, 25 pages of offenses,
God dang, bro. That's a long-ass receipt.
probation is not going to be on the table.
Then I ain't taking it.
Last time you got arrested for stealing, you got a 30-day sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Which means the DA's office is almost certainly going to offer something in excess of 30.
Is 30 the same as probation?
Nope, I'm 30, you do 20.
Then I ain't taking it.
In which case, we're going to have to talk
I
about
don't want to hear no more shit about in which case. This is my case, and I'm going home on it. You hear me? Blind man.
loud and clear.
Then go out there and do your job and get me some probation.
Yeah, let me see what I can do.
See?
This guy hilarious.
Because you can't see shit.
Matt wanted to say something, but he didn't say it.
Sorry.
What you got, Murdock?
Morning, Sophia. Sure you look lovely today. 8357 Bradford.
Looks like we went 30 days on this last time, so how about we go 35?
So the guy's looking for
35.
probation.
And I'm looking for Mr. Right. You're not him by any chance, are you, Murdock?
Maybe for probation.
Let's just keep him off the streets for 35
Come
days.
on, Sophia. You really want to prove a point with some stolen caramel corn?
Come on, Sophia. Help a guy out.
How'd you know I was Latvian?
Pretty sure you snuck a piece of honey cake for breakfast.
Wow.
It's a blind thing. Heightened senses and all.
I can imagine wanting to know a little bit more about that.
Are they flirting?
Your cultural sensitivity and your very impressive nose, I'll give your guy 20 days.
Oh.
He's really stuck on probation.
Did you remind him that the last time that he actually got probation, which was, by the way, 11 cases ago by my count,
Wow.
it only took him 2 months before his PO violated him for failure to report.
What can I say? The guy has strong preferences.
Yeah, well, so do I.
Oh.
Arguing philosophy in criminal court
You
arraignment.
started it. And while we're on it, isn't it worth pointing out that the name of the crime we're dealing with here is...
Petty larceny.
Mr. Bradford
Matt is such
can
a
have
flirt.
10 days.
And he's funny. Hello.
Thank you. See, I knew you believed in redemption.
Oh, I don't. I don't. But I do hope he appreciates you.
Thank you.
Yo, Sophia was checking him out, too. Like, oh my God.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
In the heat of controversy, he don't miss.
No.
Someone's walking in. What's going on?
What?
It's a cop.
Oh.
Oh, it's this cop.
Thought I recognized that voice.
Counselor Murdock. Funny how we keep finding each other like
Right.
Isn't it? Couldn't have a weak link out there, could you?
What?
Or, I know, maybe it was pride.
Oh, he's grilling him.
Is that why you did it?
Have yourself a nice day,
You had a family. You had a future. And you took that away from me.
You can't see this badge, Counselor, because you're fucking blind, but my grandfather wore this badge. My father wore this badge,
You are ruining that badge.
and I don't know nothing
His
about
heart's
nothing
thumping.
with what happened to Hector Ayala.
Oh, it's calm. It's a calm rhythm. He's telling the truth. He didn't do it.
An attorney who assaults a police officer, who obstructs an active investigation, not something that the Bar Association's gonna take lightly. That's my meeting. Not to mention some of my more excitable colleagues on the force.
Only, you'd have to bring a few more than the last time we met, wouldn't you?
Oh! Go ahead, try it. Hey, I'm calling it right now. Frank Castle's gonna put that guy down. It's Frank. He's gonna drop bodies.
New York City, greatest city on earth, heart of finance, publishing. But I think we've lost something along the way.
And what is that?
Industry, the pride of the working class. If I say Red Hook, what words come to mind?
Raves?
Decrepit?
I mean, it's dirty, too.
This port is a black eye on the face of the city. I think we can do better.
Like what?
A complete structural overhaul.
That's not an option.
A total transformation. I told the people of the city I was going to come out of the gate strong. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Hell yeah. Sir.
Daniel, I want you to organize a press conference. I want to get this message out immediately.
With all due respect, you can't just decide something and then speak it into existence.
This is the kingpin. I mean, this is the mayor.
I know you're used to a different approach, but that's not how it works in this office. These things take time, patience.
Well, he doesn't have time. He wants to get things done now.
Besides, there was another mob shooting, the third one this month. The violence makes people uneasy. This is an ambitious goal. It's a worthy goal. I'm not saying we shouldn't do it. I'm just
Okay.
saying we need to start smaller.
She wants to take her time. He doesn't.
I hear you saying that my plan is improbable, but not impossible. You're giving me problems.
True.
I want solutions. Where do we start?
Help him out.
Council will want to know that this project is viable.
Yes, let's commission that study.
We can't do that without the council's approval.
Get the council.
Nope.
Gotta get on that.
And we can't get their approval until we ask the public advocate to put it on the docket.
That's the first step.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Let's take that step.
One big step. Well, one small step for a big step.
What's happening down here is a bigger problem than you realize. The other bosses will continue to create havoc until one of them ascends or they all die.
They all die. Okay, Fisk. How are you going to be a kingpin and the mayor at the exact same time? It seems to me he's trying to pull that off.
I got you 10 days.
How is that great news?
Come on, Leroy, the least you've gotten in your last 10 cases is 20 days. Anything below 30 is a gift. There is no probation to be had here. This is the best deal you're gonna get.
So take it.
You just don't get it, do you? Last time I got 30 days, know what happened?
What?
I missed my SSI appointment and they cut my benefits. Bad enough trying to live off food stamps, but when they cut it, man, it takes forever to get that shit back regular.
Hard times.
Then you gotta start eating throwaway crap from supermarket dumpsters.
Ooh, nasty. The chorus in the background.
I want a dessert. Something that don't taste like crap. Something that tastes real good.
Matt, take him out.
So why not get the caramel corn? I like that shit and it tastes good. They're willing to spend 5 times more to lock me up than they're willing to spend to feed me. And you come in here and tell me that that's a gift? That I should thank you?
It's not what he wants.
You're right.
He misspoke. Oh, they're singing for Mayor Fisk. I feel like deep down he's like, dude, I do not want to be here. Who the hell cares? Look at his face. This man does not want to be here.
Man, you gotta see this.
Just let it out. Daniel what?
Ooh, that's not good.
Just call the schedulers and have them pull the meeting off the calendar now.
I'm sorry.
I said now.
Get to it, Daniel.
How are we gonna fix it?
There is no we. I was here before you and I was here before Fisk and I will be here long after you're both gone.
Are we sure about that?
You just keep your mouth shut.
I think Adam's gonna die in this season. I think she's gonna die this season. I think somebody else is gonna die this season. That could be Matt's girlfriend. Those are my top 3.
Just wonderful.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Now for our next one.
No.
Yeah, he said no more. I'm good. He's out of here.
Everything ready for the Clean Green Haulers meeting?
Nope, that meeting is off the schedule.
They're calling you a union buster, so we've broomed the meeting off the schedule. We can do it quietly in a neutral place sometime soon.
Somebody screwed up.
Somebody screwed up. The man behind you.
I want an all-hands meeting now. Where am I?
It's the Latvian Cultural Center.
What do I care about Latvian heritage?
You're here because it is an important constituency. You won by 16 points, which actually mattered in Queens.
I'm not in the mood.
Yeah, you're not in the mood a lot.
I present to you the mayor of New York City, Wilson Fisk.
More singing. This man is just tired of this. Look at his
Mayor
face.
garbage, is that it? My promises to the people, simple promises. I will find out which one of you leaked this. I will find out.
It was me, sir. I screwed up.
Wow, out in the open.
Everybody out. Out. You stay.
You thought you were gonna leave with him?
He's mine, sir. Whatever he did, it's on me.
Suit yourself. You can go down with the ship.
I want to apologize. I didn't mean to do it. I know that won't make it right. I know that nothing can. But I went out to a club.
And you spoke too much.
And I'm not even asking for forgiveness. Because I can't even forgive myself.
He's owning up to his mistakes.
So you're right to fire me or punish me or do whatever you're gonna do. I want to say that I'm eternally loyal.
He is loyal.
Forever grateful for the opportunity, and I'll spend the rest of my life forgetting how badly I screwed it up. I believe in you, and you'll have my vote forever, and...
Wow. This dude is kissing ass right now. She's like, damn. He's like, what the hell?
I'm not gonna fire you.
I'll pack my things right away.
I said I'm not.
He was going to, but he's not anymore.
Or use you.
You both are safe.
I know how unreliable people can be. I've learned that loyalty and courage not easily replicated.
Sir, I don't deserve to.
Daniel, just shut up.
Yeah, Daniel, shut up.
I'm not. I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, that hand on the shoulder.
In the fullness of time, you'll make a better man. If you ever do anything like that again,
oh Lord,
it will be the last thing that you ever do.
Oh, that's a threat.
Do you understand?
He's gonna kill him. Don't mess up, Daniel.
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Gotta take this job very seriously.
It'll never happen again.
She just saw how scary he can be, how Fisk can be. She saw it firsthand.
Mayor Fisk, you never see him. Every week it seems like he's involved in a new scandal. I mean, look what just happened with the garbage. How can we trust a guy like that who makes all of these promises to actually have our back?
I named my top 3 that are in trouble. BB is one too as well.
9mm to the temple, execution style.
He's at the crime scene.
Single kill shot at extreme close range and no one found the casing.
Bottle cap. Alright, still rolling. Let me guess, to the sewer? Don't tell me Frank Castle is living underneath New York City. Don't tell me he's in the sewers. That'd be crazy. He thinks the casing is down there. No freaking way, dude. Off that? Really? He finds it that easily. Come on, man. And that shell casing is going to lead to Frank Castle somehow? Or he's going to suspect it's Frank Castle? Which we all know it isn't. He's going to go see the Punisher. I thought Frank Castle was in the sewers. Nope. He's somewhere else. And Matt knows. It's like he's been here before. He just knows exactly where to go. This is where Frank is? Ooh, here we go. They have some history. Very good history.
I know you're in.
There he is!
Frank!
Oh, he looks rough.
God damn it. What are you doing here?
Jeez.
Hey, Ben, good?
Peachy.
Mr. One Batch, Two Batch.
What do you want?
Client of mine was shot, Frank. Guess whose logo I found on the bullet casing?
Wow, his logo is on the bullet casing. The cops put that on the casing just in case they found this casing. To put the blame on Punisher.
Nice place you got here.
Appreciate that.
A lot of weapons.
You know, you could use all this. It could be a service.
Be a service, huh? Are you a service, Red?
Nah, he's out of service.
Prance around the city in a Halloween costume, beating the snot out of bad guys. Hey, thank you for your service.
I mean, you could help people, you could save lives.
Actually, I did that. Look at what it got me.
Oh, I apologize. I didn't realize you were a victim in all this.
Oh, shoot.
I ain't used that word my entire life. You don't put it in my mouth. You understand
All
that?
right, so you tell me, what's going on, buddy? What are you doing down here? Day after day, just hiding out?
I ain't hiding from shit. You walked in that door.
your next
right
kill?
here. You goddamn right.
They're always yelling at each other. I love it.
I do not have time for your candy-ass hero shit. Is that clear?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yeah?
Sorry to waste your time.
I'll tell you what I think, Red.
Tell me what you think.
Oh, let's
I don't
hear
think
it.
you came here for my help. See, I think you want my permission.
To put on the suit?
You want to get your hands on somebody, huh?
Oh, hell yeah.
Want to hurt them? Maybe a little bit scared. A little scared about what that means.
Interesting take, I like it. But yeah, no, sorry, buddy. Way off on that one.
He knows you, Red.
And I can see it on you. I can smell it on you. It's all over you.
Ooh.
I'm gonna come back another day, Frank. Maybe catch you at a better time.
Nah, don't
You
leave.
come at me with that horse shit about saving lives. How about that friend of yours? You save his life.
Oh, here we go. I talked about this. I knew it. I knew it would be brought up.
It's not about him.
Just say his name.
It's not about him.
Foggy.
It's not about him.
Ah, for Christ's sake, say his name.
Foggy.
Say his name, you coward. Say his name. You hate yourself. He's eating you up because you ain't done a goddamn thing about it.
Right. Oh.
Oh, God damn it.
He's making you lose yourself.
What are you sorry for? First honest thing you did, Red.
Just hit him.
It's not about him.
No.
Okay.
It's all about him.
You're trying to do it the way that Foggy would have wanted you to do it. You're not doing it your way. Oh, he's breaking.
Every time I stop moving, I still hear my little boy. And I hear his voice. He says, get him, Daddy. Every last single one of them, get him. That's why I do what I do.
That's why he's eating at you. That's why he's eating at you, because you know you didn't do a goddamn thing, and it's gonna keep eating at you. It's gonna keep eating and eating and eating. There's no getting away with it. You understand?
He's right.
I ran him down.
Oh, for Christ's sake. I did what I had to do. I let the system take care of the rest.
Oh, you and your goddamn system. You and your goddamn system.
Christ! So what now?
Frank's not
Every
for
day
that.
Bullseye goes to the chow hall, eats his slop. You know he gets to breathe the same air that you breathe. You feel good about that?
He got life!
Damn.
How about old Foggy? He got life.
No, he's dead. Had much to live for.
Kindest, purest soul I ever met. And guys like you and me, we could work a lifetime and never measure up to his decency.
Wow. Wow.
Goodbye, Frank.
No, not no goodbye. See you soon. Amazing scene, though. I love it. Welcome back, Frank. God, every damn time those two are on screen, it's peak.
When Dr. Glenn asked to talk,
She asked if he felt safe with me. It's what a prudent psychiatrist would ask.
I told her I did. But Wilson, should I?
When I was a boy,
There we go.
by watching my father, how to shake a man's hand.
Yeah, you killed your father. Let's
How
not
to
forget
know
about
when
that.
someone intends to cheat you. I learned the power of persuasion, how to move men's minds or break their bodies.
Wow.
But forgiveness, that wasn't a part of who he was. No, I am trying.
I feel like he is actually trying. It's just not working out in his favor, as, you know, per usual.
People change. I'm not the same woman I was when you left.
Oh, I can see that.
You are something even more extraordinary.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were trying to avoid me.
I'm so sorry.
She's been waiting for you.
When I'm not sleeping over, I don't worry about you. But you come home late one night and my mind is spinning. I mean, what if he fell into the subway tracks? Maybe somebody kidnapped him.
Kidnapped.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know. Not yet. She will know.
I got pretty used to coming home to an empty apartment.
Oh, no?
I can't imagine you not being here.
Aw, he's in love. With him telling about the casing to Frank, I feel like Frank is gonna go out looking as to why and do his own covering and then find out how his symbol is being used in a bad way. That's how Frank gets involved in all this. What are you doing, Matt? He's thinking about it. We are inching very close to him putting on that suit. And there's that painting with the blood on it. Oh, the mini mask. It's almost that time. We're getting really close. His weapon. So I guess he's not putting on that suit in episode 4. So I'm guessing he's putting on that suit in episode 5. The halfway point. He's training. He's still got it.
Please. Mr. Fisk.
Oh my god, is that Adam? It's Adam for sure.
I was told forgiveness is the highest form of love.
Wow, he's got Adam in a cage?
Would you agree with that, Adam?
Wow. Vanessa's gonna find out and be pissed at you.
Please. Please.
Wow.
Let me out!
Yeah, he's not letting you out. Is that the end of the episode? No, it's not. Nope. There's Muse. What is he up to? He's got a dead body? Ooh, what a painting. Oh, this brother's in trouble. Whoa, he's taking your blood. Wow. So that's a tease of Muse. We get a tease with Frank being back. It's all coming together. Matt's inching very close to putting back on that suit. And we officially see, you know, what Adam looks like and where Adam is at. A lot happened. I'm just waiting for the man to put on that red suit. Just waiting. We're all waiting.
Exactly what kind of a lawyer are you?
Really good one.
Vigilantes are not heroes. Yeah. Daredevil, I'm born again.
We have just reeled in episode 4. Thoughts on this episode, sound off in the comments down below. Thoughts on anything that's not shown in this reaction or talked about in this review. Let's continue on the conversation in the comments. I think this episode is decent. I would have to say, I'll give you guys a quick ranking. I'll say episode 3 is still my favorite episode, last week's episode. Then I'll say episode 1, and then I'll say episode 4, and then episode 2 is dead last. But overall, they are all good episodes. It's just I enjoy one more than the other. I will have to say that this episode is a little bit slow, pacing wise, but I'm used to that because Daredevil has so many episodes in which it starts off slow and it gets on going. You know, with its pacing, but I'm used to it. I'm just pointing that out. The Leroy scenes have to be the one where I'm just like, I just gotta get through the scenes to find more interesting scenes. But you know, it's an okay episode. It's a good episode, but it's not one of the best ones. But seeing Frank is the best part of this episode, and getting that talk between Daredevil and Frank Castle, the Punisher. And I knew that topic would be brought up about Foggy. And I love how Frank decides to talk about his experience with his life and how the death of his family, his kids, have shaped him into the man that he is. And he mentions how whenever he goes out there and does what he does, he hears his son say,
He says, get him, Daddy. Every last single one of them, get him. That's why I do what I do.
And he's really beating on Matt with his words, to the point that Matt is feeling the weight of it all, and he starts to break down and cry. This is really affecting him. And we know that Foggy's death, after all this time, is still affecting him. He still carries around a piece of his horn around him to remind him of Foggy, to remind him of how he failed, to remind him of that tragic day. It still affects him. Each episode, we see him pull out of his pocket that horn. He carries it with him wherever he goes. And it's brought up here again. I will have to say, before we lead into Frank, how Matt finds the casing with the Punisher symbol on that casing. It's just pure luck. I mean, it rolls there. Obviously that happened, but for him to dig down there and just instantly grab that casing and find it off the first time is pretty wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have to dig around to find or feel or anything. He reaches down, instantly finds the casing. I thought that was just like, come on, really? It felt like, yeah, we got to speed up the episode a little bit, so he instantly finds it. The conversation with him and that other cop they have met time and time again was indeed really good. The Fisk and Vanessa therapy sessions are always top tier, and to find out about Adam and have them talk about the affair, because it is an affair, and Vanessa opens up and Fisk opens up, damn near almost cries. But we also find out where Adam is. A very secretive area, jailed up. On top of that, Fisk is eating a fine wine and dinner. He walks past the painting. We also get the mention of his dad, when I was a boy. A classic quote that was talked about and referenced time and time again in the previous Daredevil series. So for that to show up here is a great nod to that. We get a mention of a scroll. That happens. But Adam, let me focus on that part. Adam in a cell. When they have the therapy sessions, Vanessa has no idea where Adam is. Fisk says he has no idea where Adam is, so he lies to Vanessa. I think Vanessa knows. She's going to start to know, and I feel like right now she's rejecting that Fisk would ever do something like that to hurt her. But when she finally comes to her senses and goes digging and finds out that Adam is in a jail cell, there's going to be a confrontation, there's going to be an argument, and things are going to lead to other things. And I feel like they might do it this season. It would be a jaw-dropping moment in which Fisk happens to kill Vanessa. I would be shocked by it, even though that I'm speaking it into existence that it could possibly happen. And I feel like it might just happen. So would I be surprised? Yes, but a little piece of me would not be surprised, because as of this episode, I called it. But I feel like it's leading that way. Vanessa is truly for Fisk, but it's his main weakness. It is what's holding him down from doing what he needs to get done, because she is constantly on his mind. And we see in this episode how things just aren't going good with the whole Daniel thing, that whole interaction, that whole talk he has with Daniel about don't ever betray me again, don't ever talk out of line, don't ever cross me the wrong way. That was a threat to Daniel. And old girl saw that firsthand. And that threat from Fisk is towards Daniel, but she's there too, so that is towards her too as well. And I feel like she could possibly get taken out. And I feel like Daniel can get taken out too along the way. And we can have a certain type of moment just like the Penguin finale. Y'all remember how that went? Man, that was shocking. So it would be shocking if Fisk takes out Daniel, a loyal person to Fisk and his cause. I mean, Daniel was kissing the man's ass in this episode, but he was being honest and truthful, and he owned up to his mistake. That is what we saw in this episode. But I'm so happy that this episode answered our questions on who the hell is Adam and where is he at, and we see it in this episode. And the man looks like he's been there for quite some damn time. So somebody's got to find out, or he's got to break out. Either way, things are going to jump to bigger and bigger things. And Matt is inching very close to putting on that suit as he was training. And he still has a hang of things. So I'm interested to see what else happens with episode 5. But with Frank being introduced, it's about time that Frank gets involved and starts pursuing as to why the cops, these dirty cops, are using his symbol to commit these crimes. What does episode 5 have in store? That is what I'm really, really looking forward to. But I feel like next week is a 2-episode reveal. I feel like they're going to be dropping episode 5 and episode 6. If I am being honest, that is from what I know off the top of my head. I think we are getting 2 episodes next week to reel in. So we're down for some fun. We are down for some action because there wasn't any action in this episode. But it's something that we gotta look forward to. I know people were expecting Frank to show up, and with Frank showing up, you think you're gonna get some action. But instead, we get a really good scene between Matt Murdock and Frank Castle. Something that we have missed, and something that they nailed perfectly in this episode, just like it was nailed in season 2 and in that old series of Daredevil. But I end off this review by saying, what do you guys think about this episode? Let's continue on the conversation in the comments down below. Thank you guys for reeling in and reacting with me along the way to Daredevil Born Again episode 4. Catch you guys for episode 5. This is Reeled In Reactions. I'm Reeled In Miles. Peace.